Hello, BookTube. I have a little mail for you today. 2 periodicals and 2 packages. The periodicals are both great. We got the New Yorker, an Alex Booth cover there, a dog staring at the clock, 10 past 5. Your person is about to come back. And this issue had a terrific Alex Ross piece on Thomas Mann. Just really, really good. A really, really good thing. Made me wish that I will pull it out and I will keep it. But I don't know where I'll put it. I'm not 100% sure where I'll put it. Probably in my big copy of Magic Mountain, since I don't at the moment have any biographies of Thomas Mann to put it in. And then in the other periodicals, the TLS, the London Times Literary Supplement, and we got a little Thomas Mann in here as well. This is a great issue because it has a long review by Joanna Skutz, and any issue that has a long review by Joanna Skutz is well worth having. It's well worth having. This issue also surprised me. Who is it that does this? Francis Wilson reviews the new biography by Kathy Curtis of the great critic Elizabeth Hardwick and pans it, which I did not see coming at all. But there's also a Thomas Mann related letter in the letters column this time around. Remember, we mentioned last time we talked about the TLS, the story of Thomas Mann going to California as a German emigre. And that he met a lot of like-minded German emigres there. And someone writes in from New York, Benjamin Friedman writes in and says, as Jeffrey Myers notes, there was nothing surprising about Thomas Mann's move to Los Angeles in 1940. The city was teeming with German artistic and intellectual refugees. It was said that when the film director Otto Preminger overheard some fellow emigres conversing in Hungarian, he scolded them, "This is Los Angeles. Speak German." So I thought that was a neat little Thomas Mann chaser there. And then we have the 2 packages, one of which is a box, so that's always good. Boxes are always good. I think both of these will probably be finished copies. No, I'm wrong right out of the gate. This might be a finished copy, only a paperback, because I think we've seen this already. Yeah, this is the finished paperback. This is by Simon Jacobs, and it is Stringfollow. This is the finished copy of Stringfollow. With just an oddly lit photograph on the cover there. I kind of like the artistic decisions. It's a good photograph. The light, the shadow from the branches of the trees makes these look like hands, and the light from the bush makes that look like an animal. Even those look like people, right? That's a neatly done thing. No paperwork at all on this. So we will just go through it from the back cover. I think this is contemporary horror, though. Something as strange is happening to the teens in Edina, Ohio. A mysterious force is seeking inroads, vulnerabilities to exploit, friendships to hijack, untapped rage to harness toward its own ends. Who will serve it best? Claire is abrasive and aimless, embarrassed by her privilege. Weak-willed David entertains fantasies of cultish orgies, while Tyler covertly takes up residence in his basement. Greg wages war on the voices in his head while his sister Beth quietly, furiously unravels. And at the center is the empathetic, naive Sarah. A force wants her most of all, but will she be the key to its success or to its destruction? This does sound very much like contemporary horror, contemporary horror has a huge uphill battle to face, because when you read a plot description like we just did, the first thing that comes to your mind is Twitter, which is real. It's every bit as horrible as anything that could be described, any malevolent force that could be described in a book like this, but it's real. So, online communities, online Discord groups, do you know who your kids are talking to all day long? Those things are real. So a horror story about something haunting the vulnerabilities of kids in a small town, it has to compete with a lot more than just willing suspension of disbelief. But we shall see. I have it somewhere. I don't have a date on it because I don't have any information. But this is the finished copy for $18, so it must be soon. And it's an attractive thing. I mean, it's a very nice floppy trade paperback. And then we'll do the box. So maybe we'll get a mail haul done in under 10 minutes. Wouldn't that be nice? Let's see here. What is this? Okay, this one at least is a finished copy. And there is paperwork. Oh no, the paperwork is an invoice. Oh, I don't want that now, do I? Let's move straight to the book. Oh, okay, great. All right, we've seen this already. No paperwork on this, but we've talked about this a couple of times. This is Brendan Slocum's debut novel. I believe it's his debut. Yes, this is Brendan Slocum's debut novel, The Violin Conspiracy. That we've talked about this a few times, and a review of it ran in the, I believe the. Oh no, maybe it hasn't run yet. Maybe this is one of my February reviews for Big Canoe News in northern Georgia. There is a print newspaper, a monthly print newspaper in northern Georgia called Big Canoe News, Smoke Signals, Big Canoe News. It's a big multi-section thing, all in full color, beautifully designed. Those of you who live in the Big Canoe area will know it probably. It doesn't have much in the way of distribution. It may be one of the smallest print newspaper venues in the country, but they signed me on as their book section editor. I'm not the arts editor. I'm the book section editor. I do just books. And I am sending out copies to reviewers or reviewing things myself, writing things myself, and this is one of the reviews from, I think this is a February release. If that's true, then they would be in my upcoming February issue. Either that, or it was a late January release, in which case it was in my January issue, and it will be available online for you to read. It's the story of a violin prodigy who's black, and according to the author, and I was amazed to learn it, this phenomenal, almost farcical underrepresentation of black artists in classical music, in the world of classical music. And this violin prodigy faces those kind of forces, but also has an aid in that his great-grandfather's violin turns out to be a Stradivarius, and it's a beautiful machine. It actually elevates his level of talent until it's stolen. And that is that is the sort of the MacGuffin mechanical plot. There are two things going on here. One is the story of the artist, and the other is the story of who stole the violin and will it ever come back? Can it get back to its original owner? It's effectively done. I thought there were some discordant notes. I think my reviewer found different discordant notes, but also some. It's not, in other words, that mythological beast, the flawless debut, but still really good. I think you would really enjoy it. And there is the finished copy. So there we go. We have two finished copies, one paperback and one hardcover, both fiction. And that is a nice, quick mail haul. That's a change, isn't it? Wonderful. All right, so I'll wrap this up for now so that the sound of my glumping washing machine is not drowning things out. And I will see you soon. Thank you, BookTube.